Thank you.
I just got popped.
All right, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Great.
Yes. Make sure
Welcome.
you're on yelling.
I should be. All right, welcome to tonight's training 114-2021. I'm Reaper. I'm going to be your training person today. We're going to be going over landing operations, how to operate in and around rotary aircraft, specifically side-loading aircraft. I think it's going to be...
Hey, wake up.
that right there. All right, so specifically regarding to side-loading aircraft, so a lot of the principles and things we're going to go over are going to or will work with rear-loading aircraft. Obviously, the differences are going to be you load from the rear. So the same principles we're going to go over today will apply. I have gathered references and new nuclear, as well as some other individuals here, and everything we're going to go over tonight has been tailored for ARMA. So a lot of the things we're going to discuss are not, well, they could be real-world applicable, but this is tailored for ARMA. I've been playing ARMA. I've been playing all of ARMA's previous iterations, all the way back to Flashpoint. So I've done the ground and pound stuff from the get-go, and this is going to be my first time being a dedicated air guy. I've flown in the past when I needed to, and that was about it. So another thing, while I'm going to be doing some training, I would please refrain or have you guys refrain from interrupting or commenting or inputting while I am speaking. If you do have something you'd like to add or comment on, just throw the good old point in the air, and I will note who you are, and we'll do a classroom thing. When I finish talking or when I finish a topic before I move on, I will get to you. So the reason why we're doing this, a lot of you think, well, it's just getting in and out of a helicopter. This is true. At its core principles, it is getting in and out of a helicopter, but because the military makes things complicated and we're a MilSim group, we're going to make it half as complicated. So with that being said, some of the actual reasons why we're doing this is, one, accountability. I haven't witnessed it. I have not seen it happen here. Tail, I'll get to you in a moment. I haven't seen it happen here, and I hope to, of what we're about to go over, will avoid anything that may occur. Accountability is in regards to making sure, one, how many people are going to get carried out. Two, oh, actually, before I move on, Tail, go ahead.
I was just making sure I remember which button's the point.
Okay. All right. So the three real reasons why we're doing this is, one, accountability. Like I said, I haven't seen it happen here. I don't know if it has happened here, but one, I just want to prevent it from happening here. Accountability is in regards to making sure how many guys are going to get lifted and everyone is on the bird. I have had it happen in the past in other previous ARMA groups and in previous ARMA games where everyone says the helicopter's full, we are ready, and I take off and there's always somebody left behind. So that's one of the reasons why we're going to be going over this. Two, a lot of individuals, well, some individuals record and stream. We'd like to give that, we'd like to convey the fact to whoever is watching these videos that we know what we're doing and we're organized and we want to be cool as shit. Number three, because you guys are now having a dedicated air wing and I am who I am, this is going to be in doctrine, it's going to be in writing, and it's going to be a part of training. So I want to be, heard that. I want to make sure that, everything is done so it's done properly. Not to say that I'm a professional, but nevertheless, everything we're about to go over tonight, as far as once the bird lands and you guys all get loaded up and us taking off, everything we're about to go over in that regard all happens within about 60 seconds. So bear that in mind. Are there any questions before we begin? No, great. Moving on. This whole training scenario, including our little simulated event at the end, should be about 45 to 60 minutes, depending on how well things go. So let's first and foremost, those that are team leads or have been team leads or want to be team leads in any event, actually anyone, you guys should all take some notes, because there are going to be some things that team leads and squad leads will need to do prior to calling in extract now. We're going to be utilizing a modified 9-line, obviously, for our ARMA group, so please take note. The first thing that's going to happen before I even land, or before any of the air crew lands to pick you up, is we need to know where you're at, well, who you are, how many people are going to hop on, and where you're going to go. And we'll break those steps down more in depth as we go along. So, let's say you guys are at a certain location. You have finished your job and you're going to the next location to support another team. You are a fire team or maybe 2 fire teams. The team lead who contacts the pilot. No yawning in my class. Anyway, those that contact the bird and say, this is so-and-so, I'm at this location.
User
I need
joined
a
your
ride.
channel.
I have 10 people. I have 7 people. I will be laying down green or red or blue or purple, whatever smoke. I know there are smoke codes or colors that you need to stay a part of, but if you only got certain colors, I don't care. So you just designate to me what color you have. I will recognize how many people you have, and if I need to get another bird, I'll call for it. That's another reason why I want numbers. How many are you getting a ride? If there's more than 10, we're going to need more in the Black Hawk, especially if I'm going to have a crew, a gunner, a co-pilot, and all that stuff. Any questions so far? Great. We're going to move this classroom on. Follow me, gents, if I can. Okay. To the bird.
Burp, 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 burp. Sorry.
Everyone gather here in the middle. Everyone gather in the middle. Everyone gather in the middle. Come. Everyone take a powwow. All right. All right, so if you see me looking left, I'm reading some notes here. So first and foremost, let's say you have called in your extract. Your team lead says, all right, we're moving to LZ, or we are at the LZ. Everyone knows the common rule, set up a 360 security. What you see represented on this side of the bird is going to be half of that, 180 security. We're going to assume that there is another team on the other side that are getting picked up as well. So that way there's not too much shit on the map. And you guys don't have to walk back and forth. So obviously this is a very basic representation. There's going to be obviously land features, rocks, trees, shit you're hiding behind, but this is a basic principle, right? You're all in a 360 security, you're all looking outward, and I am inward, or one of the air crew is inbound to land at your LZ. Once I do land, or one of the air crew guys land, it gets real loud. Radios are kind of hard to hear, so a good visual cue is going to be your team lead. Once I land on the deck, everyone else who is not a team lead will remain in your 360. And then the team leader, I'm going to pretend I am a team leader. I'm watching this direction. The bird is now landed, and I'm going to move to a designated point, which is going to be right about here. Hello, tail. Once the team leader has moved to this designated location, it is a visual cue. You now know, unless you guys, and this is all in perfect conditions, you're not receiving fire. You guys are getting picked up. You're leaving the AO. It is now a visual cue that your team leader is saying, hey, we are ready to go. Everyone form in on team leader. So there doesn't have to be that much more radio traffic. Okay, any questions? After you guys file in on the team leader, you're going to do a good old-fashioned single file line, and you guys are going to move towards the bird. The team leader will break away and start covering to the rear. If he designates that, hey, I want another guy, he can designate another guy to watch this way. But let's minimize that because we have door gunners, hopefully. Obviously, it's going to be situational dependent. If there isn't a door gunner, let's hope that somebody and the team leader will say, hey, watch the front of the bird. Once the team leader gets this position, everyone's going to file in one at a time, get in. And then the team leader's responsibility is to make sure he's taking account of how many guys are getting in. If there are two fire teams, one fire team leader on this side and another fire team leader on the other side, you'll basically mirror the other side of the bird. Does that make sense? Hello? Everybody make
Yes.
sense?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Great. The vocal cords work. So once the team leader gets into the bird after his team has, he's the last one in the bird. He's also the one that indicates to the pilot that it is ready to go. We are full up. Then you take off. Now, once the pilot receives this information, the pilot may be on the ground for X amount more time longer to either check his map, communicate with other air assets. So there's no need to repeat yourself more than twice. Once the team leader tells the pilot we're good to go, let the pilot do his job. Another thing, there is a no talking policy while in the bird. Only the pilot and the team leader communicate. There's going to be multiple radios. There are going to be multiple radios going off, and they need to be heard. And I can't hear it if there's 20 guys talking about the greatest headshot that they got while in battle. That's great. Everyone, keep your mouth shut.
Don't we have
Yes.
an intercom channel they can also use?
Yep, but let's try and maintain radio silence while in the bird for that first initial moments on the ground. Did you have something you wanted to say, Murdoch? Because I saw it pop up, but I didn't read it.
Sorry. You want me to set some up for you guys after this, or do you want me to just wait until we're done for a scenario setup for you guys?
We're going to be going to a scenario shortly. We're just going to probably do some practice stuff, and then I want to set up 2 towns that need to take. Relatively easy. It doesn't need to be extended. These 2 towns need to be at least 3 kilometers away from each other.
Okay, I can swing that here while we're doing this.
Yep, perfect. Any questions so far? I know Alti kind of joined in a little late. Any questions?
No, I heard what you were talking about in the team speak, and it's all stuff that I already
Great. I'm
know
sure a
from
lot
my
of this is going to
understanding.
make sense. Yeah, there's a lot of this is. There's just going to be some more fine tuning.
Yeah, that's fine.
If for whatever reason you cannot get into the bird because Arma's being Arma and it won't let you get in, do not go around to the rear of the helicopter. I don't want to see it happen. There's a couple reasons for that. One, you could get eaten up by the blade. It doesn't happen often, but I have seen it happen in Arma. Arma is Arma. 2, the team leader standing here, whether he's busy on the radios or he's shooting at bad guys, might forget you've gone around that way. And in any sense, he's going to look around. Oh, we're good to go. Hop in and tells me we're good to go. Another reason why there's no eyes in the rear. There are ideally 4 bodies up a pilot. There are more eyes up front. We can see you walking in front of the bird. Don't ever, 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 ever go around to the rear of the bird. I will yell at you so hard if you guys do. Hemp, do you have anything to add before we move on to the next section here?
Be more about the details about lining up. If
Sure.
for those that are on the tail end of the helo, like the one guy that is way over there, crouched, maintaining the 360 security at the ass end of the helicopter. When he lines up, there is no crossing the tail. Period. Like I don't care.
So what Hemp is, I'm
so
sorry
you'll
to
go-
interject here.
Yeah, you'll just go from that position to. I can tell if I hit the right key. From over there, well, at the ass end, around to perpendicular to the side of the aircraft.
That make sense? Yep.
And there
Okay.
might be times where we have 2 squads. The split point is the bow and the tail of the helo. I don't care, if there is like 2 guys from first squad on the right-hand side of the helicopter and the rest of the squad is on the left. They will form up on their respective sides. That way, we don't have instances of people running around the tail of the helicopter and either getting shot by rear security as, hey, it's movement, we don't, not really paying attention because, you can only see so much with the tail in the way. Or you getting eaten up by the tail itself. That make sense?
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
All right, let's do some practice runs. Who wants to be a team leader? Raise your paw. Anybody? Tail, we'll wait on you. Anyone else who has not done or limited team lead stuff?
Fuck it, I'll do it.
All right, great. Go stand right over there by that blue guy.
Oh shit, hold up. Okay.
Yep.
This one right here.
All right, yeah. All right, 3 more volunteers. We need 4 more volunteers. Anybody, doesn't matter. All right, great. Go over by those blue guys. Go stand next to your respective blue guys.
Oh, are we on a short range frequency by chance before we get
60.
Okay.
All right, one more. Come on, guys.
I got it.
All right.
Safety check.
Check.
Sweet, thank you.
All right, so don't spool up the bird.
No, I'm just making sure I
Okay.
have visuals.
So we're just gonna do a mock scenario. Obviously, this is very crude. The helicopter has not landed yet. Who's our Alti?
Yep.
Just give us a basic LZ call. You guys want to get picked up? You're going from this location and just pick somewhere on the map. Just do a mock call in for LZ. You can do it on the radio.
Like calling a grid coordinate, basically saying we're here. We got. X
You can
amount of
use
guys,
you can just use some simple terminology. We're at the airfield, blah blah. We don't need to make it too complicated. We're just kind of getting the idea across.
Okay, 1, 2, 5. All right. This is Team Leader Ulti. We are at the airfield waiting for an extraction. We have 5 guys on site, ready for pickup. Is that good, or am I missing something? We will mark our position with white smoke.
Oh, okay.
A little far out, but
Sorry.
White smoke is deployed.
Copy that, guys. On white smoke, will be there in 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Copy.
All right, and then boom, we land. All right, fire team leader, where do you go next?
You said after you land?
Yep, let's just pretend I landed. Boom, I'm landed, ready to go.
move here, assuming that everything is good to go. Visually signaling that we are ready to board up. Hopefully everyone sees it, or did I miss a step there? May have missed a step.
No, it's all right. We got the idea, but let's push it out to right about here. All right, we don't want to get on the door just yet. We're just giving a visual cue between all the guys we're standing, because we got everybody in view here, right?
Yep.
So Alti has now gotten to the position. Let's start falling in on his location to load up. And there's no real order of procedure. Obviously, the closer in to the circle you are, the further you go. So, Murdoch.
Got it. Coming.
And then just make a schoolyard lineup.
Go, get in.
Yeah, and then Alti, when all that's going down, then you can start falling back towards the tail, towards the door, the door.
Yeah, I got you. No worries. Alright. See that everybody's in. All 5 are in. I get in.
Yep.
That's when.
All right, everyone hop on out. Okay. So to make it a little bit, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that was good, right? When your fire team leader gets to roughly this location, all you got to do is it's a visual cue. Once you guys see it, especially the ones that are on the end and at the front, you guys can start moving your way over towards the outside and start moving in all simultaneously. You don't have to wait. Doesn't need to be super complicated, bounding, a set, moving. Once you see him start standing here, just start moving towards the outer ring of the 360 and then inward towards this location. Does that make sense? We don't need to make it super complicated. Alt did a great job. Other fire team leaders, you guys did a great job. Any other questions? Everything makes sense?
You said there's no real order or anything to it. Just get going.
I mean, ideally, the guys on the outside, on the front, would start collapsing in first, go past
Yeah.
your guys, and then they would, if you want to be like super, SEAL Team 6 about it, yeah, you could break it down much more. But at the end of the day, we're just getting on a bird, and obviously conditions are going to change if we're under fire. If we're under fire, this is going to happen a lot faster. It's probably going to be, hey, fire teams leaders right here. All right, guys, get in, go, go. It's going to be situational dependent. This situation that we're discussing is the ideal situation. You're not receiving fire. You're in a nice open field. There's no buildings. You got plenty of tree cover, rock cover. It's the ideal pickup.
Okay.
Now, if anyone does have any questions, I please encourage you to ask question. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead.
So, technical question in Arma: how does a TL make sure that everybody's on board of the alley?
Is on board at the what? What was the last part?
Of the bird.
So there's visual cues. Obviously, there you can hit one of your left to right brackets, and it should bring up some basic information once you're in the helicopter. But you could do it old-fashioned way. You can count. I got 5 guys, and this is going to get a little more complicated if there's a fire team leader on this side and you got a fire team leader on the other side. Obviously all your guys should be on the appropriate side with their teams, right? It doesn't need to be super complicated. Set up your 360, call it in, tell how many people you got picking up, where you're going to go. That way air can communicate with each other saying, hey, I got 14 guys, they need picked up. I got 3-man crew with me. I'm going to need a little bird or another Black Hawk. That's another reason why we want numbers. Okay?
Okay.
Hemp, do you got anything to add to this before we move on?
Negative.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes, go ahead.
So, just a reference for Kool-Aid. You can ace interact while you're in the vehicle. It's not a self-ace interact, but you can check the passenger manifest and verify how many people from your team are currently on the bird by going to passengers of your team.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Are we going to get into more serious maneuvers and such? Like if somebody goes down, what happens? Or are we just going to cover basics for now? Worry about that later.
This is going to be just a basic, ground to helicopter coverage. Expectations I have from you guys and expectations you have from me. So if there's anything that you guys need or want to go over in detail, which the medical stuff we can go over a little bit later, but this is just a basic how I expect everyone to behave in a helicopter.
Copy that.
Now, another thing, only the helicopter crew, or I would say, quote unquote, pre-approved people to hop on the guns. If it's a situation where you guys are taking active fire and I'm comfortable landing to pick you up under fire, I will do so. And in those circumstances, yes, a team leader will designate, hey, Kool-Aid, I need you to hop on that gun once we get loaded into the bird. If I don't have a crew, right, to cover you. Ideally, hopefully, I will have a crew member to be on the gun to cover you guys for an extract. But ultimately, don't hop into the gun right away unless, 1, you've been told to, B, we need the space. If we need the space because, we just need to squeeze in some more seats, that's fine. If you do end up in the gunner seat, and again, if it's not taking direct fire, please do not start discharging rounds for no reason, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Loud as fuck. It's really, really
Yes.
loud.
It's loud.
So loud.
If you're
So
on a door gun, you take your commands from the pilot or
Yeah.
co-pilot, not from
Yes.
squad lead that's sitting in the back.
Yeah, the pilot is my domain. It's his Hemp's domain. right? Whoever's flying the bird, it's our domain. Okay. Another thing that will occur while you guys are in the helicopter, I'll reiterate, is no chatting. It's a no chat zone. Once we get up in and away from the AO, then you guys can start chatting. You guys start bullshitting. You can play music, Fortune Sun, whatever. I don't care, right? But when we're in the AO or on the deck, comms need to, I need to communicate with other air. I need to communicate with you guys as squad lead or team leads and where you want to go. And it just adds that much more chatter that doesn't need to occur. Okay.
That also goes for going into an AO.
Yes,
You
and
know,
that was,
yeah. You can chat and play your music, whatever, but once we hit like 2 clicks out, it's a dead zone. Literally cut comms.
yeah.
That is 100%.
And we've all seen that movie Predator, right? The original OG Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember when they're all blasting comms in the helicopter in the beginning and they're chatting, having a good time, talking shit, and then the pilot says, "Hey, we're almost there." There, the whole mood changed, right? Game faces are on. You guys are ready to kill, right? Same principle. Okay.
Good reference.
Yeah, thank you. I had a bunch of them, but I kind of skimmed over them really quick. So let's say everyone's in the helicopter. I've communicated with the team lead. Team lead says, "Hey, I need to go to this position because we need to reinforce our other guys." He's going to designate an LZ. Team leaders, this is my information for you guys and future team leaders. If you guys want to be team leaders, jot this down. If you need to designate an LZ, the pilot will dictate whether they can land there. Now, landing there is basically what we just talked about, but in reverse. Obviously, the only portion is, lining up in single file. You guys are all going to dump out, go to 360, and set up security. Now, with the LZs, designating LZs, it's all the pilot's comfortability and the pilot's willingness to land at your LZ. If it's an open field, there's nothing to worry about, then it's fine. But if you say, "Hey, we need to get troops into the city and our friendlies are a few clicks away or 500 meters away," it's the pilot's decision to say, "Hey, I can land there or I cannot land there." Okay. If the LZ is too hot, he can either go to a secondary LZ that you guys have set up, or he'll just on the fly say, "That looks like a nice compound that I can land in," and dump you guys out. Okay. And when landing, the pilot has the say on when to jump out. Not your squad leader, not the platoon leader, not the leader of the United States Army, right? It's the pilot. The pilot will tell you when you can jump out. I've had it happen where some guys are in third person and they think they're on the ground and they jump out and there's like another 30 feet and they end up falling and breaking their legs. So don't get out unless the pilot says to jump out. Okay. Now, after you do jump out of the helicopter, go to your 360 positions. The team leader will hit up the pilot on the radio, say, "Hey, we're all out." Again, same principle is the pilot will recognize that you guys are empty, but he may be there for another 10, 15, 30 seconds to figure out where he's going to go next. If there's other aircraft in the AO, either we're going to do a multiple landing or single landing, or he's just figuring out what his next steps are going to be. There's no need to say, "Hey, we're full, lift up, get out of here." Unless, obviously you guys are taking fire and the pilot's taking fire, then he'll dump out and get ready to go. And that's going to be pretty much about it. I'm just looking at my notes here, and that's about it. Any questions on landing zone procedures, entering or exiting?
Not a question, but more of a statement.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
If you're in a helicopter, please don't play music because we have people who put this on YouTube and we don't want to strike on their channel.
Plus, it's also obnoxious.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Murdoch, you can delete all the blue guys and red guys. Is that town ready to go?
Yeah, I've got 2 towns set up for you guys. I've got them marked out too. Give me 1 sec. I'm over in Zeus and I'm on the other side of the map.
Okay. If you guys want to do any last minute kit changes, you're free to do so. If not, just get ready to load up. We're just going to do...
Ulti, go get your smoke grenade back.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
And if anybody wants to, I'm going to need a team leader. So those that have not team lead, now it's a good time to step up and train. This is a perfect opportunity. I'm sure Tail will be more than happy to give you guys some pointers. Anybody want to be a team lead? I'm going to start pointing at people.
I'll take it again if I have to. I mean, I have been wanting to try that, so.
Okay. Alti, looks like you're going to be the team lead.
Been bitching
one
and
standby.
started SG1, so I kind of want to use the P90.
Go for
No,
it. I don't care.
no,
Go get
no,
it. Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Triggered.
Wait, hold on. Who is saying no to what now?
I'm saying no to P90s.
Tail does not approve.
This isn't a Stargate op. This isn't a Stargate op. No.
Not even long-barreled ones?
No.
We all just need to get the 50 cal.
Armor question. How the fuck do you change grenades without, like, doing 10,000 fucking menu steps?
Control G.
Hey.
Also, Shift G allows you to pull it into your hand and you can cook it, which can be useful for a very, very precise smoke.
I only have white smoke, apparently. Fuck it, hold on.
Or you can get rid of
you don't need more
Hey, Tail. Do you
the
want to do
control command and
wrong
have
button.
it based off
Do you want to do
that.
two
So
fire teams?
I have a smoke
So
in my
I have
hand.
another team leader.
I also had a smoke in my hand. Just Shift G does it works.
Do you want to pick somebody?
I
or
have mine
maybe
at
see if
G
somebody wants
because
to volunteer
that way
on doing that aspect? This would be a good
I'll never
opportunity for
accidentally
those that want to be a
frag
team leader
the
thinking
squad.
about it too.
I don't think I've ever accidentally fragged a squad. Other than I threw a smoke randomly once because it wasn't that my grenade switch was being funky.
interest, or should I pick?
You can do the military way and just pick somebody, or you can ask if somebody wants to.
I'm gonna ask him, and if nobody
Okay.
steps up, then I'm gonna tell him.
But
You're in charge.
What do you need, Teal?
I'm looking for a volunteer for the second team lead. We have enough people. Oh, I guess you just volunteered yourself then. Trying to hide behind Demon Slayer, you fuck.
People do that in real life. That's an
Alright.
actual problem I
Once
faced.
you guys get your teams figured out, everyone group up to your appropriate teams and team leaders. You can designate colors if you want. Be fancy. I don't
Like, you
care.
gotta remember, I'm 6'6". People have literally just stood sideways and hid behind me.
It'll be 2 teams, so 2 fire teams.
Okay.
So what? Loses me in the
Even my
second.
cat says bruh to this.
So let's see the actual second fire team.
Yeah. Yeah, he is now, because he's not here to defend himself either. Yeah, pick your 4, ulti.
Okay, I'll take Ash.
Like kickball.
I'll take Mech.
You all know what happens to those that don't get picked.
Tail, are you part of this, or are you gonna be in the background?
I'm supervising you. I'm gonna
Okay.
be in somebody's team, but it's gonna be the team that needs the most assist.
Okay.
Alti, I'm also available, but as soon as I get the radio call to do zoo stuff, that's me. So I mean, I don't
Yeah, that's
anticipate there
fair.
being more unless Reaper has more stuff he wants.
I don't think so.
That's fair. Okay, and I'll take you and Demon then, unless that's one over, right? No, I think that's good, right? You got Mech, Ash, Demon, Murdoch. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine. Step over in your
Alright.
corner.
Yep, step in your corner, get you guys grouped up, all that thing.
Okay, everyone.
Alright, let's see here.
Do we need
Murdy
to
boy!
Make our own group
I
at
just
the
had
bottom
to-
here?
I just had to join you guys' group. We have 6 people in here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think Trail and Kool-Aid, they need to skedaddle out on here.
They're working on it.
Okay. Oh, this will be my first time doing this. No pressure. Haha.
Not that bad.
Yeah. Ash,
no.
go ahead and join Demon and Green.
All right.
And Mech, you'll No, you're with
Alright,
Red,
team
so...
leads, you got 2 minutes. Once you guys are ready to go, come to the front of the bird and team leads only. We're gonna go over your brief for your mission.
Okay, I'll remind Kool-Aid to get out there.
So the interaction, it'll look like the chevron on top of the arrow.
Are y'all getting Kool-Aid and getting Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, buddy.
You can do it on me. Lucy, you can go. Okay. Chloe, look at me.
Yeah.
Ace interact. Just hold the window. Keep it down. Look for interactions on me.
Should be around his pelvic region.
Interaction. It should be like right around my waist.
I don't see connection. Oh, yeah, yeah. Join. Alright, yeah.
Alright, and now make yourself green.
Yeah.
Great, we are all
I
taking
didn't see the interaction. It was actually under his gun.
Upside down. Oh, maybe.
doing the real work. Sprawls. Everybody hates sprawls. Almost as much as they hate 8-count bodybuilders, but they can't do 8-count bodybuilders in this game. So sprawls!
All I remember is mountain climber. Lateral hop.
Wait, can I do burpees? Oh.
I don't know. A burpee.
A burpee is an 8-count bodybuilder.
Then jump. You have to like jump right once you are up.
My worst ever is you do a sprawl, step jump, land it,
What?
kick yourself back out as if you're going to do the sprawl, push up, then do the whole thing over again.
My god, that's worse for me.
It's fucking shit.
Sounds like a CrossFit shit.
It's fucking awful. Well, this is the body plan. All these fucking ding-dongs over here just standing around.
Heck, recharge.
You're lazy!
Yeah, then you stand around not working out. Not using
Broke in the Marines for a fucking reason like I did.
time to the best advantage.
Look at me. Look at me over here. You see my core strength? You'll never meet this. You'll never match this core strength. You'll never match this core strength.
It looks like you broke your back. My expectations for you.
Are you okay,
It's true
Murdoch?
core strength. No, I have not been okay for about 5 years now.
I don't think it was ever okay.
I think you broke some stuff trying to do that.
No, this is normal. This is completely normal. Wait a minute.
Surprised these are all standing upright.
They're perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Bruh.
Yeah, I went there. What are you gonna do?
They're not balanced on shit. They're standing at one end.
That went right through you.
Oh yeah, they don't see it.
I hit you with a blue one. Gonna bonk Becca in the back right now.
Did someone just throw a glow stick at me?
Oh, and nailed Murdoch in the head.
Hey, you leave me and my Gucci headphones alone.
This
I'm just looking more at that stash there, good buddy.
Yeah, it's complete. Tail, would you not agree this move stash is completely in regulation?
Shave that.
It's not. I can tell you it's not.
Hold still, I'll help you shave it off.
Okay, Sixta. Okay.
Listen, the military regulations regarding mustaches is that it cannot
Where's
go
Murdoch?
beyond the edge of your lips.
In the middle of this fuckery.
It's not
Murdoch,
beyond the edge of my lips.
Hey.
Hold on. What's up?
Fucking is.
on
Is it you
the
know it?
maps that you have designated,
Oh,
the
fuck.
square.
Hold on, I want Zeus.
Business. All right.
Okay,
Step
I'm
back,
back.
everybody. Reassume
That's
your
okay. You
positions.
guys can all hang out.
I'm listening. What's up?
So the squared out areas, those are like safe zones, or are those the areas that need to be cleared?
Those are the areas that have enemies in them, and I can
Okay.
confirm they're still accurate.
Okay. All right. That's all I need.
So I'm looking at the map right now. All right. Anyway, the point we're getting at is there's in the very first episode of Stargate, the original pilot had, I think, like Raw rips off Charay's clothes, and there's like 2 seconds of nudity, and then it's fine. The original pilot didn't have that edited out. This one doesn't either.
It was rated M for mature because of that one scene.
It's on the entirety of Netflix because of that, and the rest of it's super family friendly.
Raw.
What's
Silence
going on?
Winch. Local 2040.
No, it's he's raw.
Wait, it wasn't raw. It was Papa's.
You're right. No, you're right.
Yes, I'm an SG. I'm a Stargate nerd.
Nerd.
Admit it.
Those
Nerds.
My favorite way to throw nades is shifty.
Nerd.
Hey, Tail, so this might interest you.
Load into the helicopter.
Get in.
Never mind.
Hold on. Before we get in, we got medic, A rifleman, shit like that.
Nah, we'll be fine without it.
Okay.
David has medic full, but it's not a medic. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hello, hello.
There you go. The propeller on the heli goes round it.
Till the Jesus pole goes out. Kool-Aid. If I
Kool-Aid.
see you... What?
Fuck if they
Who's
want
on the
me in.
gun?
Hold on.
Hemp is. No, on the right side. I see hemp on one gun. Kool-Aid, get off that gun.
Alright, I'm in. We're in. Alright, you guys are in.
Roger that.
Hold on. Okay, now we're good.
Hold on. Are we good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go, I think.
Alright, lifting.
On the map, we have marked out landing zone Alpha. That is where we will be going.
Affirm, landing zone Alpha.
Also, do you want my fire team to cover left side of helicopter once we get there and you cover the right?
Everyone will just get out. We'll just form an automatic 360. We'll worry about, you know, who's on what side after the bird takes off. Just get out, get 360 going.
Got it.
Alright, are we all going to stay on the same short range? Or do you want to set it up like Team 1 gets short range?
You guys can do whatever you want.
I'm asking them. Don't worry.
Okay.
Let's stay on a single one, but we really shouldn't be using the short range in
We
fourth
should
squad.
only be using short range if there is something that everyone needs to know, like contact or tank or whatnot.
Yeah.
So you should just be using your voice until you absolutely need to use the short range.
Because I don't think you can have a long range for you.
I do.
Murdoch's got long range as well.
I got a long range. Lucy, you got a long range?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So long range is 50 as normal, 55 for the air.
Correct.
Buddy, make sure you got your earplugs in. You guys are gonna have to rope out.
I don't know if we have a parachute option, or
I don't see a rope option.
Alright, then stand by. Tail's clear. Roger, you guys are free to go.
Alright, everyone form up. In your respective squads, that is.
So, I got everyone here. I got Ash, Demon, Murdoch. Copy that. All right, cool. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. Y'all can hear me fine?
Yep.
Okay. So look on your maps. Everyone there. We are going to be heading northeastern to the big square building here. Just keep ourselves in cover, and hopefully we can get some eyes on the town below or above, whatever. Just hopefully we can see something. When we get there, we'll keep following the road, and we'll move in, and we'll just start clearing door to door as need be.
Question.
Ask.
A bit south of that clear area, about here, we need to worry about this?
We can.
It's not in the areas, so probably not.
Not in the area, so I wouldn't say so. All right, we all good? We all got it? Yes, we good?
Yeah. Copy.
Good to me.
All right, Demon, step us off, please. Dagger column, if you would.
Make a correct right. Oh, that is a okay.
Around.
Advancing.
Clear. Ruins are clear.
Clear.
Same order if you can. All right, I got contact.
Visual on one.
Yep. You got shots. Take them. Keep going.
Leads down.
Copy that.
Contact at least enemy
He's down.
squad at the church.
One down.
Contacts.
Contact there, yep, that's right.
How far is that?
That's probably
150 odd meters.
all right. Let's get to this first building right up here on the hill on our left side.
Medical. And then I will come back to you guys.
Copy that. All right, everybody else, let's get moving. Back up. Hold up. Y'all get up there, moving in.
Get to that.
Building, like I said.
How's it going over there, guys? You got Kool-Aid stable?
Opening. Pushing in.
He's up.
Building clear. Building clear.
Building clear, building clear.
Copy that.
Coming out.
Next one.
Moving up.
Keep eyes on that church. Remember, we have tangles in that church.
Ready?
I'm on your back, Micah.
Reaching. Reaching. Throwing an aid, throwing an aid.
Nade out, nade out.
Move in.
He's down.
It's in.
You good, Micah?
We're good? Everybody good? Nobody got hit?
Yep.
All right. Let's move to the church.
Copy. Moving out.
Back out the way we came in.
Okay.
Go over to the gate. Just
Damon's moving the gate.
Going.
Moving to front. Clear so far. Moving in. One down.
nade that shit if you have to. Nade that shit if you have to.
Frag out.
Yeah. Fuck it up.
Damon self-aiding.
Chloe got hit by the grenade. Or shrapnel from the grenade. He's still up. Pushing.
It's a pack item, I can't.
Churchman clear.
Okay. All right, Demon, Max, take that building and clear it.
Copy. Moving down. Excuse me.
Moving, pushing.
Okay, by the windows, by the windows.
Checking window.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Pushing in.
Okay, room clear.
Room clear. Pushing second.
Pushing with you. Hey,
Room clear.
room clear. Balcony clear. Let's check the other balcony.
Yep.
Looking out the window.
Balcony clear.
Building clear.
Coming up on the side of the building, guys.
Copy, can hear.
Yeah, we can hear you. All right. Let me reference my. I'm gonna take the corner real quick and I come back.
Mech is going down.
Yeah, I'm going with.
And then see what we're doing here.
Moving outside. Mech coming out. Mech coming out. Friendly air, friendly.
All right, we're gonna cross the street. We are going. So we need to head more south. We're gonna cross the street. First, Mac and Murdoch, same thing. You all are gonna clear this building on the right. Make sure there's nothing gonna catch us from behind. Everybody else, left in that fucked up building right here, and we're gonna work on that.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Demon crossing. Hold
You got that,
which
Mac?
building to the right?
This big ass one right here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you and Murdoch, you're gonna go with your buddy.
Yep, alright, okay. Ready to move. Moving.
Everyone covered?
Covering.
All right, Demon, Ash, break off to the left building. Go, go, go. Got you covered.
Moving. Checking around the side. Clear. Pushing in. Clear. Building's clear.
This building's
Coming in.
clear.
Any way out over here? No? All right, back out. We're gonna go to the building over here. Copy that. All right, go ahead and push up the next building. Let's get in there and clear it.
Church cleared.
Reaching.
I'm on
We
you.
are currently clearing our side of the town, about halfway through it.
Go ahead and take it when you're ready.
Let me know if you need help.
We are golden, bud.
Pushing in.
We'll maneuver on this building.
Pushing the second floor.
Friendly's coming through rear.
Friendly's on.
Pushing in the room.
All right.
Clear. Check the western balcony.
Keep an eye on the back.
That should be clear for everything.
Building
we checked.
clear.
Yeah, both balconies clear.
All right, we have 2 more to go. We got one across the street.
No, Ulti, we're actually good. That's everything.
Oh, we're good? Oh, okay.
Cool. Our side of the town is clear, Lucy.
So, I
Roger.
learned of a new
Uh,
mechanic.
Let's push back to
LG
LG Alpha and then call in a pickup.
Lenses had so much flavor.
Copy that. Sounds good to me. Meet you there.
All right, everybody, we're gonna exfil out to landing zone Alpha the way we came in. Everything should be clear, but still keep your eyes on a swivel. Let's go ahead and step us off. Demon, take point.
Copy. Moving out.
We are exiting the town now, same way we came in, crossed the field.
Exiting town, same way we came in. From the walking from the
Visual on friendlies.
Yeah, we got eyes on. We see you. Alright, everyone, once you get up here, pull your 360 security. I'm going to call in extract.
Motors on the heli, go right.
Josh.
That's it. Everyone's on board. We're good.
Roger that, lifting. So if you want to check your map up to the northeast, there's another clear section. If you want to open up and locate me in LZ, I will start heading that way.
Copy that.
Looks relatively flat on the way there.
Yeah.
What do you think? LG2.
Well, I mean, it's nice and flat and clear. Probably don't want to get too close to it just in case. You never know, there might be some in here. I'll say we'll go here for marking it now. Hold on. LZ Prez.
Roger that, LZ Prez.
That will be our primary.
All right,
Should
can everyone
LZ
hear me?
Affirm. Should LZ Prez not be cleared, I have marked out LZ Comic as a secondary in case we start taking fire.
Roger that, LZ Comic as secondary. All right, listen up though, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yep. All right. One thing I forgot to mention down at the airfield is wherever you throw your smoke is exactly where I'm going to try to land. Obviously, obstacles will be avoided that. So bear in mind, if you have your 360 set up and you've got a nice perfect circle, you might want to throw your smoke right in the middle of you guys, but you're going to set yourself up at least 50 to 75 meters out. So bear that in mind.
Copy
Now,
that.
obviously, if you guys are coming from a concealed position, such as you had, which is fine, that's going to happen. That's going to be situational dependent, as discussed. So if you're leaving a building or anything like that, there's no need to set up a 360. All you need to do is have that team leader go to that designated location, and then everyone just fall in from there. Does that make sense for everybody?
Yep.
All right. Two clicks out. All right, you're clear. Go, go, go.
360, everybody.
Shots fired northwest.
Direct northwest.
Check. Face
Checking.
northwest. Northeast.
We're gonna get into that compound to clear first team. We're gonna move left. Lucy, take your team around the right.
Got it.
What formation? Right side of the compound.
God, I can't see because of the damn smoke. Do we want to nade over wall before we try to push in?
Mech, you need to be watched to the left, not directly behind us.
All right, Ash, go ahead and push it.
I'm
Demon,
with
push
you.
with him.
Pushing left.
Go in.
Checking
We're
building.
entering the first area.
One down.
Getting eyes on gate.
Good, we cleared? Good?
One down. Friendlies.
All clear.
Okay, so that compound is that one directly ahead of us that was just attacked.
We're going to clear the buildings to our
Ulti, I've got a personal waypoint on it. That's the
immediate
Okay.
north.
All right, same plan as just now. Lucy, we haven't taken my team.
Repacking mags.
Left side, you take yours. You push the right side.
Got it.
All right. Go ahead and step off. Ash, Demon, go ahead. Murdoch, Mech, cover.
I'm gonna pop the smoke to cover us.
I'm on you, Ash.
Copy that. Wait for the smoke to build and move when you're moving
We
your
got
company.
friendlies to the northeast.
Yep,
Copy that.
we know. Alright, smoke's building.
Moving.
Gone.
Shot from left. One down inside. I'm on you, Ash. Push for second.
Push inside. We can't stay out here. We need cover. Get inside.
Copy, got the rear covered.
I just got out. Shot through the building. Shot through the building. Okay. Oh, I am hurt. Damon's hurt. Self-aiding.
Copy that. Is that a friendly nade?
Unknown.
Probably.
Alright, check. Everyone good besides Demon?
I don't know who the heck hit me.
One contact down west.
Yep, copy that. Alright. Alright, we're gonna come back out to the street. We're gonna clear the next building. Out the way we came in, boys.
Did we get that guy on the left?
Keep your eyes out for him. We got somebody over here on the left end of the street. Sorry. Where everybody at?
Ready
Demon
to go.
and I are upstairs.
Alright, we're moving out. Let's
I'm
have
still
it.
self-aiding.
Alright. Let's just get eyes on the street and get covered. Move as soon as possible.
Why are you on my high? Why are you not on my rear?
Okay, I'm good.
We're good?
Let's go, Ash.
Outside. Back the way we came in. We're gonna step off.
Copy.
Mac, Murdoch, go ahead and push the next building when we're all in position. All right, we're ready. Step off.
Moving.
Moving left.
Keep eyes on the left. We got a long road down there.
Breaching. Hold up. Hold.
We should be clear.
Okay, moving in.
Moving in, moving in.
Ash,
moving
make
in.
sure to watch our rear. Yep,
Clear
yep.
back. Back room clear.
Team and Ash, take up.
I'm watching door.
Across the
Moving upstairs. Second
Friendly's
floor.
on the north. Friendly's on the north, guys. Watch your shots.
Post security.
Clear.
Awesome.
Sorry, Murdoch. I thought you were ready.
Covering north.
Covering west.
All right. Seems like our objectives are cleared. Is that it, Murdoch? Yeah.
Oh, OT, right side clear.
Our side's clear.
Push
Hold
back.
position.
Push back to OT press.
Copy that. Moving.
All right. Everyone step out. Okay, man. Let's go. Let's move. Where is Murdoch?
Coming. I was pulling security until I saw the last person move. Left. Right now.
Copy that. Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
here
Let's
we
go.
go.
Back the way we came.
Shots heard to west.
Last man, Murdoch.
Moving. One compound, direct south. Made out over wall. Friendly's inside. Friendly's inside.
Anyone injured?
Ash, you good?
Yep.
Rail, let's go to the other side. Clear left. Excellent. Got it, you ready?
Buildings on the opposite side are clear. We are falling back out.
Go. First floor clear. Pushing second. Door. Pushing. Clear left. Checking balcony. Clear left.
Building clear.
Copy that. Fall back out. Get ready to move.
We're good. Ready?
Ready to move?
Pushing.
On you.
Mecca.
Spread out. One rocket can take half of you out. I'm on 360.
All heads account.
Air, this is need pickup at LT press 9 man on blue smoke. Blue.
I'm a fancy boy. I get a trench.
Who else is not being covered right now?
I can't see any further rear than the shack. We're taking fire, y'all need to get moving.
All in. All in, we're good to go. Ham, you can toss out some rounds for some fun. Fine. I'll call that a successful operation. Yeah, there you go.
I'm looking in paddock.
Come on, who? I'm on it. Who on blue team? Who specifically?
Lucy. Tail's already on it.
Goes for everyone else. Start checking yourselves. Mac a pit. Get a pat.
Mac, you're next on the list. Make sure you stop your bleeding.
Already did.
I got Mac. Trail's got Mac.
Ease up.
Thank you.
Pack your mecha. You're good, mecha. Copy.
Damon could use a pack if you have this time.
Excellent work, everybody. It's because he's a mercenary.
Damn it, you're good.
Reapers are part of Sicario, don't you know?
So how much are we paying here? What?
Not enough.
Salaries put together.
That's classified information, sir.
He makes all of the money alone.
And then some.
Maintaining a bird is more than you're allowed to together. Honestly, true.
Yeah, I mean, average modern soldiers about a little over $1,000 a pop. So, yeah, $9,000 wouldn't even come fucking close to maintaining a Black Hawk.
Well, does that include training? How much training costs per soldier?
No, that's exactly it. Once you get all the gear, training, and everything, I don't know how much it changed, but the average modern day
$100,000
for what, per person?
per Marine.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, China has $1,000 per soldier.
Huh. I saw a graph on it a while ago, I guess.
God, it costs $400,000 between uniform items, munition costs, housing, food, and abuse. To make one Marine.
Alright, where'd you go?
Alright, everyone gather around the flagpole and the arsenal stuff. I'll just stand back here. Alright, so that is essentially the conclusion. Did everyone hear me?
Yeah.
That is essentially the conclusion for landing zone operations and LZs, communications with air to ground, so on and so forth. Again, I encourage those that have not been team leaders to, or anyone for that matter, to take notes. And, you know, practice all these stuff, or all these things. Now, obviously, LZs are going to be very dynamic. There's terrain, urban, trees. I mean, we're going to have all kinds of scenarios. Nothing's perfect, but those are the basic principles. Even if you come from a concealed position out to load, the same principles apply. Just, you know, that having that one man go to a designated location, that's just your visual cue for saying, okay, I'm free to move from my position to my team lead and start loading. Obviously, things are going to be different when you're taking fire and whatnot. Also, it doesn't have to be smoke. If you guys don't have smoke, just give us a grid, mark it on the map, and just say it's going to be at this LZ, and we'll head there. Or it could be a hand flare for nighttime operations or a chem light for night operations. Just getting our attention in any way works. Lasers, strobes. But so I'm gonna kind of do like a little kind of AAR, starting from the guys that weren't team leads. How did everything go tonight? Any improvements as far as training's concerned? How I was taught? How you guys learned? Does everything make sense? So on and so forth. So let's just start from. Let's start Trail. How about you?
Sorry, I had the mic off. I didn't see anything too big of an issue.
Everything.